You know, I was really hoping it would have like a different opening spiel than the previous one, but it doesn't. So that's cool. Give me like 2 seconds.
Netwatch never sleeps.
You can barely hear what they're saying, so it doesn't make much of a difference. Ah, I see. Something could be like a little bit loud enough. Raise it slightly. Hello. It is time to play Cyberdunk. Last time we beat the game. That was an interesting fighting smasher. Was interesting. Sure was interesting. Sorry we're delayed, by the way. Or are we just getting thrown into it? Loud and clear.
Whoever you are.
Good. It worked. My name is Somi. Just call
You know, I was concerned
who you are. Know your situation, your
that it would be difficult to get into the DLC, but oh. Sorry, their name was like So Me D's nuts. I don't know. Hi Kratos, welcome. Oh, okay, you got my attention.
Songbird got my full attention.
glad to hear that. You must have questions, and I'll answer them in due course shortly. But first, I need you to get to that swollen appendix of Night City called Dogtown.
No man's zone where you shoot first, ask questions later. That Dogtown?
What? The chance to live to a ripe old age, not reason enough to go?
Nah, see ya.
Fine. No clue what I'm stepping into, but no risk, no reward.
Thank you. I appreciate this, truly. Dogtown's main gate. Be there as soon as you can. I'll make contact again then.
Sorry, okay.
This is one elaborate haze. Or a fucking lifeline.
Okay, cool. So, you know, I was concerned we would be lost for a little bit, but we're not. It's just going. So that's good. Oh, I also need to do this. Thanks again to Keijo for coming back for a year. It was good that you fought Smasher in the way the designers intended for the optimal experience. Yes, exactly. I very much I fought Adam Smasher in the way that was intended by the intended way to fight him. I fought him in the intended way that he was intended to be fought. It was very good. But how's chat doing? How's everyone else doing? Before we get started. Yeah. Maybe we want to look at... Actually, let's go see if we can, like... Maybe get some cyberware or something. Because I know... Ripper Dog. I know that I wanted to maybe either change back my cyber deck to my previous one or see if there's any cyberware upgrades and stuff or whatever. You're doing bananas. That's good. I don't think bananas are very, like, you might think that they're good for, you know, you might think that bananas would be good, but I feel like doing bananas is, like, probably not great. Adam Smasher smashing the Dumpy? Yes, my Dumpy got repeatedly smashed when I was fighting Adam Smasher. It was not fun. This was basically what happened when I was fighting Adam Smasher. I'll let you think of who was who in that situation. Have an exam tomorrow, so not doing great and need to leave in about an hour. Ah, damn. Sorry I couldn't start earlier. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I was actually a little frustrated because it felt like... Well, first of all, like, my team called a meeting, but didn't, like, schedule the time for the meeting, and then they scheduled it at, like, 1 o'clock, and I was like, I was not happy about that, basically, because, you know, they wanted to be streaming. But priorities or something. Gachas are like Sour Patch Kids, man. Honkai Star Rail has an event, so I thought, why the hell not? Limited character looked cool and had free pulls. Did 2 10 pulls, got the wrong 6-star. Angry I did my free 10 pulls off banner, got 3. Oh, I got 3 off banners, I'm assuming is what you mean. My luck got used on the wrong thing. I'm sorry, bro. I did take the opportunity though, because like normally I'd be preparing for stream, but because my team called the meeting, I actually got an opportunity to cook lunch, so I made mushroom bacon Alfredo. I haven't made the pasta yet. I just took the time to make the sauce so that I wouldn't be too lazy to make it later. Yeah, so I was making my meaty, creamy Alfredo sauce before the stream, is what you could say. Oh. Huh? Where? Okay, who? Literally who? Is it you? Stop that. Literally shut up. Stop honking. I find it funny that didn't even trigger a police warrant. That's funny. Okay. Getting a little hype for graduation. Oh, are you graduating soon? See, I read that and then I was like, wait, who's graduation? Wait, who's graduating? Wait, wait, why are you hype about graduation? Oh my god. I'm gonna refrain from making the not funny, hey guys, I'm graduating joke when I graduate. So I don't think that's appropriate. Howdy, hello, welcome Cavalier. How's it going? Far as graduating? No. I'm actually moderately far away from it, in a funny sense. Because I didn't do any of the... I'm behind on, like, elective courses. Mostly due to, what's it called? Oh, wow, this got repaired randomly. Mostly due to getting screwed over by registration. Not my fault. We'll celebrate your ascension from tactician school. You'd be too sad when we start celebrating. What the fuck? You guys are supposed to be attached. Where's the parasocialness? What the fuck is this? I thought when you get a fan base, you're supposed to, like, they're supposed to be parasocial with you. They're like, oh no! All Flaris graduating. Oh, so sad. Oh god. No, don't go. What about all the things? What about the strategy meeting? And all the art of the thick thighs. What I thought, you know? Does no one care? Why isn't my chat parasocial? What the fuck, man? Why would graduating be sad? Oh, Cavalier doesn't watch VTubers, I forgot. I'll explain in a second. When you graduate, can you give me all your and roommates' ramen noodles? I am low? Graduating is a good thing, right? So when... I believe this was inherited from idol culture, but basically the way that they would... Like, the term for, like, retiring or, like, no longer streaming or whatever... because like that's how it would apply to VTubers. Like cessation of idle activities is called graduating. Like they graduate. And I think the idea was to reframe it from being like I'm quitting and no longer working. It's like, well, it's a graduation. We'll do like a graduation ceremony, you know, like it's supposed to be like a happy thing. But now it's like, hey guys, I'm graduating. And then it's like, oh, we've lost another one. Weird choice of terminology. Yeah, I don't know the true origin of it, but... Or like, I know that it's from idol culture. I don't know why they chose graduation. Yeah, moving on to bigger and better, basically. I'm graduating from this shit show we call streaming. Yeah, that's the hilarious thing too, because there's no nuance between quitting or getting fired either. Like, that's completely removed. It's just you get, you graduate. And then it's, I don't know. There's more memes about, like... it's like, oh. It's like, I hope that person graduates, you know what I mean? As if to say, like, I hope that person gets fired. They graduate because the idols are often literally attending a special school to move into the entertainment industry. They literally graduate from high school and move out of the programs. Oh, I see. I think I've heard about that. Like, I've heard about, like, going to kind of like an entertainment school. So, like, maybe it does come from that. Like, if someone was, like, doing idol activities while they're attending, like, entertainment school, and they're like, okay, I am no longer doing this one particular thing, and we're going to do the other thing instead. That's a possible thing. But yeah. Oshinoko is set in one of those schools. Damn, true. Yeah, I never watched Oshinoko. It looked like, you know... My understanding was that it discussed particular things about being an entertainer and parasocialism and shit. That was my understanding. And like masking, wearing a mask, etc. or whatever. The general things, the general themes when talking about entertainment. Which surprisingly nobody knows about. I don't, you know, it's very odd. But I don't know, it's weird. I don't usually feel like I'm masking that hard when I'm streaming. Because it's so much harder to mask, I guess. Or like, it feels disingenuous, so like, I just don't do it. I don't like it. Unfortunately, what that means is that when I start yelling about thick thighs, you all have to listen to me, so... Why would you learn about parasocial when you can just be parasocial? You know what, you're right. Also, wait, is the radio literally going? How do I turn this off? It's distracting. It's distracting me. I like just the sounds of the nightlife and my feet slapping against the pavement. To dive into how the sausage is made in entertainment, as strung together with a murder mystery, show is surprisingly captivating. That's fair. It's fair. Unfortunately, my capability or emotional availability for anime is like once every 2 years. It's like, I love anime a lot. It's just so hard for me to sit down with things. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have like my third existential crisis in the last, like, what's it called? Like the last few months. So, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, freerun streams have been really good. Like, man, freerun slaps so hard. Like, it's crazy. And it slaps so hard in, like, the best ways, I guess. Because it's like, here's character development. And it's like, nice, that's cool. Did you want more character development? And it's like, yes, I will take more character development. And it's like, aren't we in, like, a fantasy land with, like, dragons and like, action and shit? Where's all that at? And it's like, no, we heard you wanted character development. We're going to give you, here's more character development. I hope I didn't miss the next one. Did you stream episodes 9+ yet? Yes, that was on Sunday. That was this Sunday, which was very good. Big fan. There was a lot of good sleepy free runs. Fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kraos. Welcome, Cesar. Yeah. I mean, it's weird. Does it throw people off? 9 and 10 was weeks ago. Yeah, we did 11 to 14, sorry. I think... I was pretty sure Kraos was at the last one. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, sorry, Cesar, did I ask you how you're doing? It's definitely got that slice of life feel, which makes sense. It's supposed to take place after the usual hero's journey. No, but you're fine. Oh, okay. It's good to know. Good to hear. So you're doing well. Hi, Toast. Welcome. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like slice of life can be too, like, nothing happens. So it's like, there's still an arc, there's still a journey. It feels a lot more like, yeah, it actually reminds me a lot of Spice and Wolf, now that I think about it. Because it's not, like, super action-y. You know? It's like, here's just character development. And then there's gonna be more of it. And there's, like, reflecting on the things on your past. And stuff. Which is, I suppose... is the term poignant? Pertinent? For someone who is... maybe going through similar things. I'm glad Freerun isn't trying to make you emotional for characters in a single episode, aside from episode 1, which I was worried it would try to do while watching the earlier episodes. Yeah. It's like... yeah, for example, I really like the characterization of the most recent guy. Which I guess Freerun spoilers if you don't want to watch that. Or if you don't want to hear Freerun spoilers. I'll just scroll up for a second. Masking is way easier when you're making edited content instead of doing it for 5 hours straight. Yes, that is correct. So it's like, if you wanted to act and play it up, like, as a character for, like, a 10-minute video, totally possible. Like, especially while you're making a script or something, but I think when you're just, like, live streaming for multiple hours, it's... not being yourself is very hard. Yeah. Because those shows never land for me, Violet Evergarden being a good example of that type of show, I see. Yeah, well, I get a sense that that might be a personal difficulty of yours. Which, you know, it's fine. People... like, having a good build is nice, right? It's like, you gotta build those things. But yeah, the characterization of the one guy, because, like, of course you get his starting story where it's like... which, spoilers. You get a starting story where he talks about, like, okay, well, I gave up on myself, basically. But then, like, you talk to him in... I don't even know if it's the same... I think it's the next episode. It's like you talk to him in the next episode and he's like, well, actually, I'm a decently, like, well-adjusted person. Like, obviously I have my vices, but, like, hey, man, I'm gonna give you some support from the person who, like, I'm in my, like, mid-30s trying to live out my, you know, or mid-20s, whatever. He's a little bit older. And then, like, that's characterized. He's like, well, I've seen this shit before. So I'm gonna, you know, try and help you out. So I thought that was nice. My head's spinning because too many loops? What do you mean? I'm not looping anything, I'm just running around. Which is also a bit of slice of life. You can have plot and still more or less focus on the day-to-day life of the characters. How is mid-20s old? Yeah, literally Japan. But that's why I was saying it's like, I think I wasn't sure if it was implied that he was like mid-30s or mid-20s. Right. But yeah, the slice of life things that I'm talking about rants are like, you know, the literally nothing happens shows. Which I always thought I was into those shows, but like, again, I feel like I just have a problem with sitting still. I just can't. So hard for me to sit down and watch things. How many is too much for character development? Well, I don't think there's a specific metric, right? He basically looked the same in the flashback 10 years prior, so late 30s I would assume. Yeah, something like that. See, wait, hold on, wait, ma'am. I literally want those shorts. Like, these are the shorts that I want, because look. It would outline my butt, and then I could, like, wear a sweater over it, and then... Right? That's what I was looking for. Steal the shorts? I can't. I'm not allowed to take her clothes. Which is honestly kind of tragic. Well, that's too bad. Anyways, I think I was buying stuff at the Ripper Dock. Oop. Where is that? Here? Why not just take it? I don't know! Why didn't they give me that? I wanted it.
So, as I was saying,
Mind's taking a look at my Chrome?
sure, make yourself comfortable.
Okay. I wanted to get a thing, probably. Okay. I was looking for a cyber deck. So this is one that I have. I could also use this. What else is there? These are all Sandevistons. They're not... Okay, what is this one? Activating overclock resets the duration of quick hack damage over time effects. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I don't want that one, though. We already have an Arasaka wine. What's this one? Is that what I... Nope. Okay. This one, when you activate overclock, automatically upload reboot optics and weapon glitch to all enemies in 8 meters. That's pretty cool. Combat quick hacks when immediately followed by a non-combat quick hack in the queue. That's kind of cool. Allows you to perform quick hacks on enemies and while scanning. Plus weapon damage against things. Yep, okay. Wait, is that... Affected by non-combat quick hacks, so that actually makes me do more damage on sneak attacks. Attack Paraline. This is for smart weapons with monowire. Spread to 2. This is the one that I'm using. And then this is Netwatch Net Driver. Combat quick hacks uploaded through devices gain this. Okay, so that's if you wanted to like go through cameras and stuff. What does this one do again? Quick hacks will not increase trace progress, but they will still initiate it. Huh. 4% on the location. I think I wanted to start using this one again because I don't feel like this spread chance thing is really not that high. It's not super useful, so let's do it like this. And what this lets me do is I can actually use my pings and stuff. There's different kinds, but I understand you. It's definitely not episodic, which are my least favorite slice of life personally. Yeah. When it's like, it's not that they're bad, right? Like I don't really have an issue with them existing. It's more that like it doesn't capture me as much. Oh. If you steal everything, this will be Skyrim just without a bucket, I think. I feel like there might be some slight differences in theme between Cyberpunk and Skyrim. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Might be, you know, so there's like some difference, you know. Okay, so this is the order in which like they can be selected. So I think I want to start with ping. Where's ping? Okay, ping. Sign up, spread out, contagion. I know I want bait. I want not a legendary memory wipe because this shit sucks. Do I not have legendary reboot optics? It's unfortunate. Cripple movement. I have 2 short circuits. I don't know if I need that. I mean, maybe this. Disables enemy cyberware for 10 seconds. Well, sure, we'll try it. Press back up. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, do I have bait? Did I take bait? Because I need to be able to bait people. I know this one is bait, but I guess I only have a tier 3 bait, that's fine. Whatever. We're gonna change that back. Oh, I can upgrade it. By the way, when will you play Fire Emblem again and see you suffer because of God, Mary? Well, we finished our 1 run. Like, we finished... what's it called? I don't even remember the name of the game anymore. Engage. We finished Engage. Except for the last mission, which, no, I still have not finished that mission. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's like this. See, all my stuff is tier 3, and I want to upgrade it. And then there was like 3 houses, maybe. But the thing is, like, Fire Emblem takes so long, right? So I wasn't sure if, like... I wasn't sure if we wanted to do that, I guess. I was not sure if we wanted to all do that. RAM recovery. Well, that's neat. To deal crits. Wait, why don't I have this? If I crit Synapse, whatever. It seems it could be really good. Neutralize an enemy. Okay. Oh! That seems really cool. Wait, I want both of these, but I don't have enough money. Pretty sure. Let's buy this one. Oh, it gives me minus max RAM. That kind of sucks. But oh well. Can I sell stuff? Fire Emblem not engaging? Well, I feel like towards the end it was maybe not as engaging. Honestly, I'd be interested in seeing you play 3 houses. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know how to make Fire Emblem more engaging. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do it. I'm not a good enough entertainer. I feel like when I play Fire Emblem, the only things that I can comment on are like, God damn it, I didn't crit, and no, that person died. That's like, those are my 2 moves. Those are the 2 moves that I have. So I don't know. I honestly, I've been kind of, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Did you see that the Slay the Spire VOD got like 300 views? Why? I don't understand. Why do people not click on it while it's the live stream? It's like during the live stream, 30 views in 2 hours, which is below my heuristic that I normally set. So it's like, damn, that didn't do very well. And then it's like, people clicking on Slay the Spire be like, it's like, do I do more Slay the Spire content? I don't know. Because, you know, I don't remember the last time we had this conversation, but it's kind of like, you know, trying to have a game that I play and then like play more consistently, like in an attempt to build audience. Like, I don't know what the secret sauce is for that, you know what I mean? So we've been trying more recently to just like kind of play one game and then see how it goes. So the two games we were playing were Resident Evil and Cyberpunk. And I think Cyberpunk has been okay. Spire is fun, sorry for clicking on it. I definitely didn't expect that because I also noticed it was doing below average in live views. Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, well, I don't know what to do about that. It's like, does that mean I do more of it or less of it? And it's kind of like, and the thing that people tell you is that it's like, oh, well, oh, it doesn't matter. So don't just do what you think you should be doing. And then like, don't worry about it and just like be yourself. And it's like, all right, let me level with you for a second. I've been being myself and doing whatever I want for like 3 years. I was seriously considering whether or not I should change my branding to be like this. Well, not like that. Sorry. Like if I just have Flaris hold a Lyrilyte for the entire time, and then I be one of those people who are like the voice is coming from the mascot, not the person. Like, and it feels wrong. It's like, I don't want to do that. But also at the same time, I've been doing this for 3 years, and it's like, okay, where am I? And which, to be fair, I think we're doing all right. But you do have a bit of a mascot voice. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean by that? You want to clarify? I don't want to say the Spire and Cirrus. Great. What if we turn Flora the Flagbearer into Lucina? Oh. Well, I don't think I can do that. Because I think Lucina isn't as caked up as me. You know, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna choose to feel offended though. I don't think I'm using any of these, so I'm just gonna sell all of it. We mean you're an excellent side character. What the fuck? Come on, man. I'm a fine main character. I do all right sometimes. See, look, I'm such a main character. I can just run around with bare feet and be fine. Cosplaying a girl from a mod surely has an impact, so don't blame them. God damn it. Yeah, clearly, you know what'd be really funny is if people have like played the mod and then they just, or like they're aware that that mod exists and then they click on it and they're like, oh wow, this person made a VTuber model of the mod. That's crazy. They must really like playing this mod. Oh my god. Also, I find it really funny the amount of people who have asked me, like, or maybe not asked me, but I guess it came up in conversation like one time, and it was like, hey, do you play Slay the Spire? And it's like, I might. Please do not look up Flair Slay the Spire. because you will find my cringe identity. Who reads mod descriptions anyways? Yeah, I actually was thinking, like, what if on Wednesday we play Slay the Spire? Because I might have changed some things, and I want to try playing the... changes. And interestingly, I have not won with any of the changes. And the other thing, too, is that I realized that I don't actually have, like, a Git or, like, version control. So I just started making changes, expecting that I would, like have a version control to go back to. And then I'm like, wait, I don't. So I haven't uploaded any of it, but I think it'd be fun to try them. Oh, I don't have enough. There's so much cyberware that I could have that I don't have. I feel like I want to get this. Can I unequip this? Yeah, this one seems like it gives me more RAM and more upload speed. Maybe I can unequip some stuff that I don't care about. Because this gives mitigation chance, I suppose. This gives movement speed. This gives more armor. Yeah, this gives a lot of armor. Yeah, I feel like I don't care about this. I still don't know the difference between this and all the other ones. Clairvoyant. Doomsayer. Effect. Let's enemies within 17. That's what I have right now. There's another one. Camera starts, explosive traps, and enemies. So this is all of them. Minus 40% camera detection speed. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that that was part of what it does. Okay, yeah, so that doesn't matter. And then, can I do the thing now? Can I buy the thing I wanted? Oh, it was this. The Super RAM upgrade. Okay. Nice. We installed some more Chrome. Flyer's one of those main characters where you think he's a side character, but wish he had his own spin-off show. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what? That's fair. What the hell is this? What is happening? When did we become orange? Why is everything orange? What the hell? What? Sorry, I keep looking at it. God damn it! What happened? Oh wait, whoa, wait. Wait, why'd we time out Cavalier? What happened? You gotta play devil's advocate. I bully when Chad is nice, and I'm nice when Chad bullies. Ah, I see. Damn. You know what? I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. I can't tell if that was an accident or not. Oh, because Rance was like, damn it, Cavalier, that's wholesome. We need to bully. The only nice one. I didn't even notice. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I may or may not have made some... I may or may not have made some... Yeah, I missed the context, Rance, but then I read it. Yeah, I made some changes. I made some changes to things that I felt like were underperforming or... Yeah, yeah. I changed some things. I also kind of wanted to make more suspend cards, but I don't know how to add more suspend cards. Because they're kind of bad. I feel like most of the suspend cards are kind of bad. So, I don't know how to make suspend good. But I may or may not have made one change that I'm like, I wonder if that makes... I wonder if it's possible if suspend is, like, amazing or not. Is Aura Excel still busted? I think Aura Excel is not busted. But it's one of the, like, obviously clearly better things to pick. I was trying to make the other scaling options match the power of Aura Excel. So you don't have to feel like you either get Aura Excel and win or don't get Aura Excel and lose. So, I mean, power and card draw is always going to be strong, but it's like I wanted to have other options that weren't that, basically. I think Suspend needs more synergy. It's good early but falls off hard. Yeah. I mean, that's why I made Dimension Walker, but Dimension Walker isn't very good. So I think I buffed Dimension Walker. Anyways, the point is this is not a Slay the Spire stream, but I've been messing around with stuff, and because I feel like, you know, I feel like the meta of playing the character has kind of been established, which is fair. But it's kind of like, I feel like it's a really hit or miss, because you need to, like, a lot of the character relies on, like, actually doing the stance dancing, which is fair, because if that's a character expectation, it's fine. But because it's so reliant on stance dancing, it means that, like, kind of the more dominant thing to do is to Aura Excel. It's to Aura Excel or die. Aura Excel, Aura die. Lamau. So I wanted to make other things that are equal and allow for, you know, allow for other things to work. Still not really sure how to make Suspend scale better. Is this an anything stream? Nothing has been done, so we might as well play Slay the Spire at this point. I don't know. Aura die, new card confirmed. I don't know, did we want to just, like, not do the DLC and instead play Slay the Spire? We could do that. We haven't started yet. Also, apparently we're literally sitting in C+ Orang. We could just ditch it all and play Slay the Spire. And then we can play... we'll continue this on Wednesday when I'm not talking about all the changes I've made. I'm out of here soon enough. Oh, right, you said you had to go in like an hour. Oh. So what we can do is we can play an hour of Slay the Spire, and then we could go back to playing the game. I don't know. I guess it's because, like, I'm interested in like looking at the stuff that I was talking about. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't think I'm going to upload it as a build, like, probably anytime soon. Not that it's not anytime soon, but it's like, I want to think about it more. Like, it's all prototyping stuff that I don't actually know if it's good or bad. Alright, how are we doing? Did I lose everybody yet? We're at four concurrent viewers. Amazing. Members only build. I guess I could send it. I could, like, send it somewhere else and then you could download it, but... Alright, fuck it. I want to play Slay the Spire. Phantom Liberty? Cool. But at the same time, Slay the Spire. Let me... close this. Let's save the game. Let's change our stuff. I'm bad at this game. Okay. Change this. Oh, I guess. You also need to change, like, the thumbnail and everything. That's kind of annoying. I think I've been using this one. I'm here for the soothing voice of Best Knight while I fill out spreadsheets. I see. Kind of strange new cinematic intro to Slay the Spire. I hope it's skippable. So it will be Cyberpunk 2069? No, we are we're playing my bad changes to Slay the Spire. Because I've been playing, but I've been losing a lot. We're also not going to track our win-loss on this one because don't worry about it. Just stop questioning it. Oh, I've been meaning to make a background music playlist. So that when I play games like Slay the Spire, I can play music that's not just whatever. Let's use this. Okay. Flair's so good at mods, they turned Phantom Liberty into a Slay the Spire clone. Adam Smasher's now the heart, exactly. Oh my god. Hold on. Yeah, so that's all fine. It's not showing Slay the Spire. Why not? Let's go auto. Let's go. There we go. Why isn't it showing? Show the game, damn it. Show the game, you coward. We can't see. Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know why it's not showing. Because it shouldn't be that hard. I guess you're just gonna have to draw this game in MS Paint to show us? Yeah, clearly. Does that mean... What? Oh, the heart will now smash. Lar? Yeah, clearly. Well, there we go. Just took a second for it to catch up. Okay. So, the thing that I was saying was... So, I know Aura XL is good, right? Like, it's rather strong. So, I was like, okay, so Aura XL is good. And probably, you know... Upgraded Aura XL also good. I give money to this fool who can't even show a game. You know what? You're right. That's a really good MS Paint drawing. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like this card's just bad. And I want to change it. I don't know how to change it, but I want to change it. Okay, Inspiration and Fortress. So, the thing that I thought about was that the character is really good at putting cards from their graveyard back into their hand, like that's supposed to be the point, right? I've been saying it was bad from the start. Which one? Aura XL? So yeah. I thought having these as separate entities from Aura XL, like a way to get scaling that's not... Yeah. So basically, it's like, at the start, when you don't need to cast Inspiration multiple times, you can have Exhaust. And then it's like, you can upgrade it so that you can go like Inspiration... Yeah. Like Inspiration, Retrace Inspiration, Undo Inspiration. Like stuff like that. Those are cool, if maybe a little slow. Yeah, that's why I was like thinking about it, because like upon me playing these cards, they feel really slow. So it's like, I don't know if they... Like, I also tried doing like not exhaust, upgrade 1 to 2, and then making them 1 mana. So it's like, I'm just not sure. The thing is, like, I didn't want it to be 1 mana reusable gain 2 dexterity, because it feels like that's like footwork, but significantly better. So it's like, I don't know. It's possible that it's fine because it's a banner magic, and then like the context is that if this is a banner magic, like, that means it's hard to not die while also playing this card. So it's like, it being 1 mana, upgrade 1 to 2 is like fine. But I don't know. This one, I haven't gotten a chance to use this card yet. So Parallel Universe has been a weird one, because whenever I thought about it, I was like, wow, this card has the potential to be super busted. Because basically, if you have a Parallel Universe, plus like, it has draw opportunity cost, so it's probably fine. Yeah, I think so. I'll think about it. My problem with Parallel Universe has been that, like, you could probably go infinite with it, like, a million ways to Sunday. Because you're like, okay, I'm gonna cast, like, Divination Focus Parallel Universe. And then draw, like, 4, 5... I'm gonna draw 6 cards. And then I guess go -1 mana. Like, I wasn't sure if there was a way to go infinite with it. I don't think there is. But it's like, this card had Paradox, and then, like, it felt like you could pick it and then upgrade it, and then it's free. Or, like, you don't pick it because you're like, I don't, like, you know, it's either you picked it because it was free and there was, like, almost no opportunity cost, or, like, you want it for the Suspend deck, but it's not good enough because it has Paradox. So I was like, okay, what if, like, we just let this not have Paradox, and then just, like, if it's broken, whatever. Like, just let it be broken. Because, like, I think the card itself wasn't very strong, and the only way to make it broken is to, like, literally have, like, Divination and, like, Reveal Leyline in Parallel Universe. You know what I mean? Yeah, if it isn't a combo piece, it just sucks. So just let it be a pie in the sky combo piece. Exactly. So it's like, fine, we'll just let it, like, go. Because the thing I was thinking about, or the comparison I was thinking about, was Calculated Gamble, where it's like, okay, Calculated Gamble can be very, very good. Actually, it can be so good that you go infinite with it. And then it's like, okay, we'll just, whatever, man. Like, it's not my fault that the uncommon, like, discard synergy card just works, right? It's like, whatever, man. It just works. If there's some infinite, it just works. Yeah, the problem with Calculated Gamble is that it's just always good, so, like, I wanted to avoid that for sure. But I was definitely leaning this more into the slot of, like, Calculated Gamble, where I'm trying to just make it good. And it's like, don't worry, we're just gonna have it be good. But, like, frankly, I don't know. I also wanted to look at the banner magic attacks, and I was wondering if I should give them more attack. Because it's like, you would think 13 is a lot, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not super confident whether it is a lot or not. There was, like, a bunch of other things that I was looking at. What else did I change? Yeah, I was wondering about, like, stuff like Reinforced Banner, if, like... Basically, the thing that I was thinking about was, it's a really cool thought that, like, the Flagbearer has this idea of, like, cycling through buffs. Like, I think that's a cool thought. The problem is that, like, temporary buffs, like, for example, like, non-scaling buffs, like Old Inspiration and Fortress, were kind of, like, bad. And the reason is because, like, in late game Slay the Spire, like, you need to be able to scale, like, a lot in order to do the damage that you need to do. So having temporary non-stacking buffs like Inspiration or, like, Reinforced Banner, I think, is a very strong card. I just wonder if there's, like, another way to... Like, I wonder if this should just say gain 1 Aura Might. And then it just, like... But that's permanent. But then it's, like, permanent scaling on a skill card, and then, like, I go, like, okay, it's maybe too broken. So maybe the fact that this is temporary is just fine. But the other thing that I was looking at... So I buffed Dimension Walker, I think, yeah, 4 to 6. now instead of like 3 to 5, I think. Maybe it's still 4. Yeah, I think it was 4 to 5 and then reduced cost, but it's just 4 to 6 now. This one, I was like, this is way too wordy, but then that's just weird aura excel. Yeah, so Excalibur was one of the cards that, like, I kind of liked what it was doing, but the problem is, like, it's not very good. Because, like, someone who's playing this card previously, it's like, okay, so I want to have my reinforced banners, which means I don't want to recall. But the point of this card is that, like, it scales with the non-permanent scaling, which means it only works with Aura Excel, basically. And then it, like, doesn't actually have that much value. So it's like, I want to play Reinforced Banner, and then I want to Excalibur later, but then my Excalibur is only good sometimes if it's perfectly set up, and I sacrifice, like, all of my Reinforced Banner stacks. Like, I feel like when you play this card, you want to be planted for 3 turns and not recall. Which means that the time to play Excalibur is only at that time. So instead what this card does is it has like rampage text. I'm not sure how to word it. But it's like this does 28 damage, and then this card's base damage becomes whatever it was scaled on. So like if I had 2 Aura Might, this goes from 28 to 38. So now it's like I want to reinforce banner multiple times, and then I want to shove it into Excalibur, and then my Excalibur gets stronger for the fight. And then you can like do that a few times, and then it'll like scale high enough that like your Excalibur is actually useful. Don't worry about that. What else did I change? Oh yeah, I did this. This is just how this works now. I don't know if this is correct or not. But yeah, flight is also a per turn. So this basically, I did the timer thing. So it's like either you get it for 6 turns or 10 turns. Again, I feel like I wanted the upgrade of this to actually matter. So I feel like now it matters. And I think that's mostly it. Yeah. It's like I got inspired to change some things. But the thing is, it's like I messed around with it, and I'm not even really sure if it's good or not. It's like I tried this stuff, and then I'm like, man, I don't even know. This is probably bad. So anyways. Here's Wonderwall. Well, gotta go to sleep. Very good gameplay this stream. Yeah, no problem. 1 hour of solid gameplay. Have a good night, boy. These are all kind of bad. I don't like any of these. Liking the music. It is our... It's my theme. Except it's composed by... I think I have the description, or the artist in the description. Whoa, is that a dancing flares? That's crazy. These are all bad. It's probably the least bad thing I could get. Meow options bad? It seemed like they were bad. Felt like they were all kind of bad. Maybe I should play at a lower ascension. And then I can see how broken stuff like Suspend is with the other thing. Hmm. It's like I could go this way, but then I have like no bonfires. Seems really sketchy. Yeah, wow, this all seems kind of sketchy. I don't know why I did this to myself. I think it's because I wanted to go to the question marks. The tiny chest is in my brain. Hmm. I mean, we could just go this way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Paying 7 million life for that one. So how are you liking the Cyberpunk stream? Just curious. I was wondering how people felt about it. Just watched the new Godzilla, I enjoyed it, but I have to say, if a gigantic monster is stepping on buildings, you probably shouldn't just stand there or shoot it with a little gun. What? I mean, what if they wanted to get stepped on? What if they just wanted to get stepped on by the big Godzilla? Is that a problem? It's like, I really want to take this Aura XL, but I feel like that means I lose the next combat encounter. I'm just gonna do this. 10 out of 10 best Cyberpunk stream. I'm glad you agree. Yep, we are so dead here. We're so dead it's not even funny. Unless... Oh my god. We're popping off. Nice! Thank god. I was like, I feel... Oh, hey, look, it's Tiny Chest. That's crazy. Man. I can't believe the game would give me Tiny Chest. That's insane. Unheard of. We just picked up pillars. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana. 7 mana. 7 energy and a turnover of 3. So we could pick Aura Shatter. Or maybe this one. Hmm. I'm not good at math. This is 152. I can buy all of this. I enjoyed it at first, but can't lie, kind of started to lose interest, not because of anything you did wrong, just think, like, Fallout, the stealth in that game is a little boring. Oh, what? Like, actually? Like, you think the Cyberpunk is boring because the stealth is boring? I was kind of memeing, but... I mean, I suppose if you had a legitimate opinion. Legitimate opinions are also fine. I don't have another plant, so... Is it time? Do we go deep? It'd be really cool if I drew like a Flash of Steel or something. Nope. Alright. There's a Flash of Steel. It's gonna wake up next turn anyways, so maybe... Yeah, so we just do this anyways. Oh, did we start with Formless? I don't think we did. Did we? We did, and I'm a goofball. Nice. Good job, me. Pillars is also a weird card, by the way. Because it's like... You kind of want to play it in Stance Dance combo, but Stance Dance combo draws cards, so... It's another one that I think is weird. Eight attacks, 5 defense. Some of these are free, or a lot of these are free. Slime Boss. I feel like if we're Holy Essencing Slime Boss, we are dying, losing. Well, yeah, it's just that, like, pillars for the archetype that it's supposed to be in feels like it doesn't actually work correctly. I almost want to take this recall focus. The problem is, I don't have another plant card, and it's really awkward. So maybe I just want damage. I kind of want to not die, but not dying probably involves just having better damage. We have a Lizard's Tail. Okay. Just don't think it's fun, personally said. Then again, I'm very particular on how I like my stealth games, so it's not too much of a dig on Cyberpunk. Hence why I tend to avoid it unless it's a focus, since they give you more fun tools, and AI is a little smarter. I feel like it does a good job of keeping pillars in check, honestly, and stopping it from potentially just deal 5 damage 10 times. But that's the problem, is that it's supposed to deal 5 damage 10 times. Like, the card is created so that it does what it's supposed to do, if that makes sense. So it's like, I intend it to be played in decks that Stance Dance combo. Because the condition of having no cards in your hand is created by, like, Stance Dancing. Deal 5 damage 10 times is busted, though? It's not. Fiendfire does 80. With Auramite. Yeah. It's supposed to do 70. Whereas, like, Fiendfire does, like... Fiendfire exhausting is not a downside. It is an upside. So yeah, there are other cards, like Finisher, that function similarly, where you're, like, trying to... Like, this is basically, like, rare Finisher, I guess. Kind of. Where was the thought? Rare Finisher, it was comparable to Fiendfire. Also, deal 5 10 times. It has to be upgraded. So, it's 40 beforehand and then gets better. Probably should have played the slimes. I didn't think about it, though. Pillars of Light. Hello, Rev. Why did you splash me? Is that what you normally do when you enter a VTuber's chat? Pillars of Light isn't really that rare of a finisher. Think more of it as a very big multi-attack. No, I'm saying that it is the card finisher. Do you know what the card finisher does? Hey, look at Seraphim form. Still my favorite card. Yes. So the condition of pillars doing more attacks is contingent on your hand being empty. So the way that you can get rid of cards in your hand is by playing them. Pillars is much easier to do well with than finisher. I mean, baseline, pillars does... If you have 5 cards in your hand and don't play anything else. I guess it's... So if you have 5 cards in your hand, you can play one of them. So you have 4, you play this, you have 3 cards. So you do 5 times 5 is 25. So the rate is 25 for 2 mana. Yeah, so it has a damage per energy of 12.5. 1 second. Let me actually enter the encounter first. Where are we going? I kind of want to go to the left. There's a bonfire sandwich. Okay, save and quit. Yeah, finisher is an uncommon, I believe. Yeah. So 6 for each attack you played this turn. So I guess if it dealt 12? Yeah, so if you play 2 attacks... Yeah, if you play 2 attacks, this has a DPE of 12. So... kind of like the base conditions, I guess, are that, like, they're similar. I think the difference with finisher as well is that, like, you don't really have access to strength scaling. There's also the rarity difference, which I think is important. Why not splash me? Because it's rude. It's rude to just come in here and just come on my face like that. It's not very polite. I should note that I'm not a big fan of finisher. I find it far too inconsistent. That's a personal opinion. You are allowed to have personal opinions. It unfortunately does not change what the card does. Oh, this is unfortunate. I'm kind of dying. But yeah, the point is that Pillars is supposed to be like a... It is a multi-hit like, multi-hit card that gets played after you have played all of the other cards in your hand. Or like, the goal is to get rid of the cards in your hand. So the way that you get rid of cards in your hand is supposed to be... Or the way to be able to play more cards in your hand than normal is by looping through, like, recall. Like, plant and recall. Which, as I'm saying, has tension with the dominant strategy of playing the plant and recall strategy, which is to draft Aura Excel. So they're kind of at ends with each other. Which is not intentional. Whether it's good or bad is different, but it's not intended, is the point. Yeah, Pillars is also supposed to work with Time Sickness cards, that's correct. But even then, that doesn't, like, fully synergize, because stuff like Haste you want to play on the turn of Pillars of Light, not on the turn after. So it would be something like you Haste on one turn and retrace Pillars of Light, and then hold Pillars for next turn. Or you, like, set up Pillars for this turn afterwards with, like, Time Walk and stuff, but again, this just, like, doesn't actually happen. Or, like, can happen sometimes, I suppose. Wait, we're allowed to have our personal opinion in this cult? I mean, Night Order? It's not a cult. This is not a cult. Stop it. Stop having thoughts, Rav. This is not a cult. I mean, what? Huh? But yeah, it's like I don't know. The card is fine. I just thought it was weird that it non-bows with the thing that I was intending for it to do. Weird non-bow. Wow, I am dying. Boss, I finished polishing the sacrificial altar. Thank you. So anyways, what was this about? Cults? What? There's no cults here. It's just a gang of Kool-Aid enjoyers that aren't allowed to leave. Exactly. Exactly. It's a completely normal Night Order. Super normal things going on for super normal people. Super normal, totally normal, very normal. Did I take another barrier? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. 6 to 9? Oh, 6 to 9? Haha. It's funny, because it's like 69. Yes, yeah, this one. Oh, I literally could have played the free card. I didn't play the free card. Incorrect, Rav. While we are allowed to have different opinions than Flar, we are a hive mind and mostly think as one. Rav? Yeah, Cabot's previous name was Rav something. I don't fully remember. But I just like... my brain just says Rav. So I say Rav. Raviol. Yeah, there we go. And then I was like, is that a problem for you? And then Rav was like, not really. It's like, cool. Holy moly. I'm getting beat up by a literal floating ball. Three floating balls. I guess 4 floating balls. The main floating ball is beating me up. Oh. That's so funny. I don't even need to play the pillars. I love being at 1 HP. Wow, this is so crazy. It's almost like I put inspiration in the game and then instead I just drew... instead I just drew Aura XLs. It's wild. Transform 2 cards. Tear Reality and Drain Time is amazing. Double rare there is actually crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's broken. Oh my god, it's broken. That's crazy. The first turn draw. Absolutely insane. Oh my god. I mean, this is just silly now. Well, that fight was insane. HP, who needs HP? True gamers stay at 1 HP. Yes, that's exactly why I don't... Why do I stop myself? It's funnier when I don't stop myself. Oh no. I guess I couldn't fill in the blank. This is just like a fill in the blank. This is why I don't do X. I'm pretty sure it's bottle command. It might be drain time. I'm pretty sure it's command. Bottle command is probably just extremely powerful. And now we upgrade command. And we die in the next fight. Because we don't get our drain time and get very sad. We could, or we just want to not die. It's possible that we just want to play it at the start and not die. Haven't played it yet, right? Holy moly. I mean, this deck seems to be quite alright. Maybe I want to take the preparation as a way to give weak. I don't think it matters. But yeah, Rav, did I ask you how it's going? How's it going, Rav? We surviving? Are we thriving or are we surviving? Oh, I have a tiny chest. I forgot. I could have gone to the question mark. Damn. Staying alive? Just like BGs? Damn. Oh, why is this guy out to kill me? Why is he doing this? Stop it. It's good to know that you're staying alive. I am also, in fact, staying alive. Staying alive. This is so awkward. It's like, I want to play the drain time, but I don't. The leader has vulnerable, so maybe this is actually fine if I do it like this. How much is this? 6 times 4? Oh. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. Bonk. Yeah, it didn't matter. You definitely, like, no, you definitely have lethal. Yeah, well, yeah, I was just trying to see if I didn't have, what's it called? There was a different way to play the drain times and stuff. I don't know. I don't think we need more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana in 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's possible that Seraphim Feathers is good. Kind of want a defense card. We already have a lot of cards in our deck, I think. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exhaust cards, so we go down to 15. So yeah, I guess 8 and 9. Yeah, okay. I don't think we need it. Why feathers when you can pillar? Because you do both. So when I was thinking about how much, basically every reshuffle, like how much energy are we using? And to play Airy, like to play all of my attacks, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like not including the drain time. So there's 5 on attacks, 6 for retrace, and 7, 8 if we want to pillar a second time. So if we're spending 8 of our 9 energy over the course of 3 turns, then I think we're already locked in for what we want to attack with. We could replace 2 strikes with a Seraphim Feathers, but I don't know. It's like I don't think adding the card is better. I really want to start with Seraphim form because it's like important for later. The problem is that like if I get attacked on turn 1, it's like not as good. But I'm pretty well, I guess if it's not upgraded, then that's also kind of something. So maybe this. Let's just see how it goes. Now we have Seraphim Feathers. Not to be confused with Seraphim form, which gives you feathers. Exactly. Don't confuse them. Infinite feathers. When did I say I have infinite feathers? Oh. This deck is probably broken. Hey, look, it's Excalibur. Technically, we could be an Excalibur deck. That actually sounds kind of cool. Let's try that. This might be bad. It might be like too clunky, you know. But we'll find out. It's almost as bad as Scapegoat having a card called Last Stand or another card called The Last Stand. How many wins so far, by the way? This is our first run. And we're just kind of... We're testing out some cards that I changed. Even though I said I was going to move on from this project and not change it at all anymore, but I kind of gotta... And, like, there isn't really, I think, even a point of changing it, because, like, it's not like anyone plays it anymore. Or I don't get a sense that, like, people still concurrently play this mod, so... It's like, updating it probably doesn't matter, but we're gonna update it anyways. Okay, let's flash him. And then we're gonna defend. Flora has that Spire modding addiction. Well, yeah, I guess it's like my desire to want to balance out the things, because there was like some things I intended for this mod, for example, right? And that kind of like didn't necessarily carry. Like, it bothered me for a long time that like there was no point to upgrading Seraphim form. Like, that's a pretty big design hole, I think, if, you know, you can't... There's no point in upgrading the form card, and that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, do I want another plant? I think I do. I just, like, don't have another plant card. That's so funny. So, like, I want to fix those things, I guess. Okay, now we want to upgrade this. Because this fight is probably going to be longer. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy the mod, by the way, Cavalier. It's just... It's one of those things where I feel like if I update it, I feel like... No one's gonna care. That's what it feels like. Even though I know that that's not explicitly true. I'm no one very sad. That's literally why I said even though I know that it's not explicitly true. Like, I know people play it. It's just hard for me to conceptualize that that's the case. Oh, I could duplicate this. That seems really good. Oh my god, that's crazy. Well, now we have entered busted territory. We are now insanely broken. I'm gonna hold Excalibur for next turn. Have we drain timed yet? I don't think so. Find drain time. Get that out of there. Yeah, so now the point of Excalibur is that we can like actually cash in our Auramite. Oh, I just realized that this scales with vulnerable. That's probably not correct. So I should change that. Oh well. So we want to draw command here. We didn't. Show me command. This is not command. Oh, that's interesting. So if I have strength negatives, it also goes down. That's not intentional. I mean, we're gonna draw 3 cards on plant. It's kind of funny. And now we Excalibur for 1 billion. Hey! Should maybe remove the scaling with it if it stays with the vulnerable? Well, it's not supposed to interact with vulnerable. The point is that you cash in your Auramite to improve the Excalibur slash. But the problem with that, as I mentioned, is that like it only really scales with Aura Excel, and then it's really awkward for reinforced banners. So giving it a way to hold its power over the course of the fight, I think, is important. But also, it's not intentional that it scales with vulnerable. It's not supposed to work like that. Wow, so our only mana relic is that one. That's kind of worrisome, kind of concerning, I would say. Do we just cage? I mean, I think we're fine, except for having like a lot of cards in our deck. I joke around, especially now since Brain Fried, like it's been on a grill for 2 whole days, but I do think visually you fit well in Slay the Spire. I appreciate that. I tried to match the aesthetic, but obviously the person who painted the cards, like the artist for the cards of all the other things they're pretty impressive, I think. And I'm like half decent. I don't know if I fully understand. If it doesn't scale with vulnerable, it becomes an even longer card. To say that it doesn't scale permanently with vulnerable or weak. Oh no, like it'll be affected by vulnerable. I'm saying that the scaling part isn't supposed to be affected by vulnerable. Yeah, I think this is probably the most annoying part about this setup that I have, is that I can't really Seraphim form on turn 1 without getting blasted. Which is sort of annoying. I really wanted a mana relic. Or energy relic, I should say. Oh, that didn't kill it. Whoops. You need to write down in the card description that the scaling part is only affected by Auramite. Oh, so you're saying the description would be longer. Yeah, I wonder if there's a better way to do this. I guess it would be... Because the other templating for this card that I was thinking was increase this card's damage this combat by blah, and then it would display the number, the Auramite number, basically. Or like, increase this card's damage by 5 times your Auramite, and then it'll say the target loses blah amount of HP. And then you kind of have to just infer the fact that it's technically scaling by 5 times your Auramite every time you play it. The coding doesn't actually change, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know how it, like, wouldn't scale with vulnerable. I guess, like, maybe it could just scale with vulnerable. I don't know. That was a weird card. I don't know how to fix it. I maybe wanted to take that preparation. I think I could have done that the other way. Where is my drain time? Please give me drain time. Where is my drain time? Hello? Nice. We need monkey brain version instead of numbers. I needed to say it do big damage and enemies don't like damage. I mean, that's basically what it says. So, like, I mean, I don't really see the disconnect here. It's basically what it says. Yeah, it's like the card's probably fine. I mean, it costs 3 mana. I don't know. I keep saying mana, by the way, but... Well, that didn't actually kill it. Whoops. I'm gonna take so much damage here. I think I misplayed. Yeah. Ow, my everything. I'm gonna wait to get scaling. Maybe I don't wait to get scaling. It'll take too long. God damn it. Clicked in the middle of the screen for no reason. I don't think it also needs to be Rampage. Oh, you're saying it doesn't need to, like, retain its power after being recalled. Yeah, maybe it's just a problem with the Reinforced Banner. I guess, yeah, the problem was that, like, I just don't like that it doesn't, like, it realistically doesn't actually scale with anything. It uses numbers and doesn't tell if enemies don't like damage. Flar, how do you expect game journalists to infer enemies don't like getting hurt? The rampaging is cool, but I don't personally feel like it's necessary. I question where that comes from, you know? Because, again, the problem that I outlined was that it scales with, like, 2 uncommons. Like, this card is basically only affected by 2 uncommons. And... like, one of the uncommons requires a significant amount of setup, and then the payoff isn't really there. So, like, this card is very high risk, and then I don't know... like, there's no payoff, basically. It deals big number and ignores armor. And it Fs over spikers. I mean, I guess so. I guess I see its role as being like a core damage card, is like it's not doing that part. which I feel like is a problem, but it could just like not be a problem. Oh, falling. I feel like this momentum swipe isn't super necessary. It's not like immensely necessary, I don't think. You're one more question mark away from rocking tiny chest. Which we can get over here. Awkward. It's like, what am I trying to draw? I don't think there's really anything. I think drawing the drain time is fine. Because it's not superbly powerful. Taking 37. This takes less. We need to add a win button, so when game journalists hit it, they instantly win. That should be a good challenge for them. Jeez. We're really tearing into those game journalists today, aren't we? I mean, hey man, not everybody's good at video games. It's okay to be bad at video games. We aren't tearing into them, we're just stating facts. I mean, what do we know about facts? Oh, I screwed that up. Alright, we saved it. Good job, me. Giant head. Oh, I did that out of order too. Whoops. Uh... Yeah, that's fair for you to perceive it that way, but that's not the design intention. Right? It's like Excalibur should be like a fair pick for someone who is looking for damage. And it doesn't quite do that yet. So we gotta Everything I said was completely logical. If you say otherwise, I just use Cavalier as one of my statistics. Get owned, nerd. Damn, you caught me. Do I need an inspiration? I have 2 aura excels. I feel like we don't need an inspiration. Maybe another barrier would be nice. We can't buy anything at the shop. But I also don't really want to go to an encounter. Actually, I do want to go to an encounter so that I can get HP back. Okay, well, anything but fucking this thing, man. Like, god damn it. Oh well. I feel like it's going to be very hard to fit a 3-cost single hit card as a main damage card of a multi-hit character. Well, see, I feel like there's a missing interpretation here, which is that, like, Excalibur literally says on it, this is affected by Aura Might 5 times. If the only ways for me to increase my strength, which isn't the case anymore, but if the only ways for me to increase my strength are through Aura Excel, then that means this says this scales with strength 5 times, which means it hits 5 times. This is a card that says it hits 5 times on it. Cavalier. That's the point of the card. And Airy hits 4 times for 1. Yes, but I'm stating that it is not a single hit card. Like, the premise is incorrect. I mean, like, I just question... I don't know. It's fine, whatever. I have to think about it more. Oh shit. Sick. We didn't randomly end up on Parasite, thank God. Yeah, I think the only problem really with this card is that, like, the other multi-hit cards don't need to sacrifice the Aura Might in using the card. So it kind of feels like this card is lame. Maybe it just needs higher scaling. What if this just said 10 on it? It's affected 10 times. That'd be kind of sick. I think... Well, also Inspiration affects... Inspiration affects strength now, so maybe something to do with that. Think about it. Oh shit, wait, they're on Parasite right now. Oh no! I parasited myself. God damn it, I wasn't paying attention. I'm actually so tilted now. It's dangerous for me to attack here. .6 hit per energy. Yeah, we're not... I don't think I'm particularly concerned with hit per energy. It's damage per energy is the main concern. So it's like, for example, like... This is 28... And it's like the time where you would be playing this card is while you're planted, because that's when you would have the Aura Might. So this card is basically 2 mana to deal... At base, if you have 2, it's 38 at base. So it's 2 mana for 38, which means that it has a damage per energy of 19, which is fairly high. But it's just the setups are kind of, you know, the setups are rough. So Airy would be under the same conditions, because we need to check at 2 Aura Might, it would be... What is Airy's base attack? It's 6 times 3. So it has a damage per energy of 18. I guess that's unsurprising that it'd be so similar. Very high. Harry's a good card. Tiny chest. Nice. Dexterity stone. Feels good. Wow, this is really our run. We've got we got tiny chest and pair. That's like this is literally the Flaris run. I feel like we don't Seraphim form. I was thinking about it. Ah. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god, it's so much damage. Wow, I'm getting absolutely Maymade on. Never mind, we're fine. Maybe I should have played that. Sadly, you will never gain the important chest. There are things more valuable than I'm just gonna sigh. I'll just sigh. It's okay. I can sigh to myself and that's it. That's what I can do. I guess we kind of have mana problems, so maybe upgrading Retrace is good. I guess the solution would be we just don't play Retrace, but I don't know. Drawing Formless Rapier in the opener is quite good, because we start with the other two. What am I doing here? Sure. Oh. Maybe that was wrong. I maybe wanted to cast the Time Walk. It's not enough damage. Man, I'm just getting hit for a bajillion. Thank God for Seraphim form. There's Time Walk. Time Walk's good. Time Walk's good. Ooh, oh. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me, the damage. It's like struggling to do damage with all this All the scaling. Oh, hi, Mr. Shen. How's it going? How are you doing? Formless Rapier without Paradox would go hard. It really would. It's just unfortunate because it would go infinite in the same way Flash of Steel does. Which is really unlucky. It's like I kind of wanted to avoid that, but I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Shin, how's it going? What's up? You bing chilling? Oh shit, I can't pick it up. Oh no. It's probably fine. That's not having a way to plant is pretty bad. My last turn. My last turn of flight. Oh no. Holy moly. I mean, if we draw Formless Rapier every time, then we're just kind of cracked at this game. This music sure is fitting for such intense combat. Yes. It's the most fitting music. Yeah, I know we played like Blue Archive music and then didn't get blasted by copyright, so maybe maybe we can do that again. It's kind of awkward. Oh, I have a stone calendar. I totally forgot. That's funny. Music is glorious. Thank you. It's done by... Here, I'm gonna actually look up who it is. It is done by Technizer. Yes. I think they did a great job. Oops. But I composed the theme. Just realized I don't think I can play both of those cards in the same turn. Oh no. We retraced, right? We did, okay. So actually, funny enough, we can actually do this. Oh, wait, but we didn't need to. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I feel like the scaling on this Excalibur is a little too strong. It's like maybe a little too powerful. No, let's just rest. Want to be at full HP? Can't buy the drain time. So sad. Ooh. Well, we have 2 revives and we're at full HP. If we die at this point, then I'd be kind of ashamed of myself. Let's see. Hey, look, another Seraphim form. That's crazy. Maybe the Phalanx is actually okay. Clutch Oryx I'll draw. Oh god. I forgot how my own card works. That's crazy. To time walk or to not time walk? Pretty sure it's time walk. Canon, doesn't every Spire character forget all their cards every run? Except for the starter deck? I suppose you're right. I guess that is kind of how that works. Oh, the burns, they hurt me so much. I guess we're picking up Time Walk. Very cool. And then what? Yeah, I guess I have a surprisingly low amount of plant cards for the fact that I'm trying to be an Or-XL combo deck. I suppose. It's probably not even right. Okay. Maybe this single fortress would be nice. I don't know. Maybe it's terrible. It's fine. Finally heading home, I have a question. Why do people blast their music in public places and start singing for hours and hours like, bro, chill, this isn't a High School Musical? Some people can't stop themselves, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate reality. Ouchie. The retrace draw is so bad. I guess it's acceptable. It's fine. Right, I didn't time walk yet. That's kind of annoying. I didn't even drain time yet. Oh, wait, but I could. If I do this. Then I hold both. Holy moly, man. This game is so hard. That was fine. Said Flora while being surrounded by fire. We Lyrilytes didn't start this fire. How can you prove that? You can't prove that you didn't start the fire. It's always burning. I'm sorry, I don't know the lyrics. Is this the appropriate time? Are we technically in public right now? Is it appropriate for me to start saying we didn't start the fire? Oh no. No, my seraphim form! What a tragedy. Can I kill it this turn? $12 times 7? I mean, we have a lizard's tail, so we're still alive, but it's just... Pretty sure 12 times 7 isn't enough damage. Well, it's not enough block either, so... Yep. Alright, well... We won off the back of Lizard Tail, and I'm glad we bought the fairy in a bottle, because holy moly. That was way too close. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I feel like the deck was maybe just a bit clunky. We got these 2 Aura Excels, and then just like the... We didn't really have the plants and recalls to make these like pop off very hard. So it was all just a little clunky. Hey, good job, me. May have won a few of those fights off of the back of Excalibur being a little too powerful, but it's fine. It's fine. Definitely places where it's fine, like streets and parks, but not on the damn bus when I'm trying to get him. Get him? So Flar left that heart with the cold shoulder. Got it. What do you mean? What is your understanding of the final thing there? Okay, I'm gonna hold on a second. All right. Saw half of you getting frozen or crystallized. Oops. Is it exit? Okay, hold on a second. Where's my path? There's a bonfire there. Oh, this left path looks good. Okay. No, that effect, the blue effect is the time walk effect. It's this one. Or the blue ethereal stuff. It's what it's supposed to be, I suppose. Or just in general magic-y effect. Oop. Ah, it didn't do enough damage. We time walked it away, Rav. It's supposed to be cool. Why isn't my lore cool to you? Oh, maybe I'm gonna die. That's unlucky. Should we go to the bonfire? So here's what we're gonna do. Deck add. So I'm curious. Instead of picking an uncommon here, curious how it'll go. Big cheat move. And take this rewrite. Whoa, hacker man! I hacker manned this run. Oh. Oh yeah, I also wanted to remove command from this matching game because it's like way too strong. Do I want rewind? Seems fine. Did you see how cool my hacker manning was? It's super cool. I can open up the hacker man commands and then I can hacker man. Am I cool yet? That's so not very flag bearing. It's funny. Damn. How would you know what flag bearing looks like? Are you a flag bearer? We need like an attack card. I didn't want to take the temporal spike. We only have 2 strikes. Probably, we're also looking for cards that buy back, so I guess Rewind is like a good, Consuming Light is one, but it's kind of stinky. Like the +1 strength is not super effective with consuming light, to say the least. But we do need something that does damage. Maybe it doesn't matter. Nah. We need some way to do damage and not die, so we don't lose to Knob immediately. It wasn't Knob. Damn. Oh, I could have... Or just blessinged it. A little concerned about doing enough damage. You need damage to beat Knob? Just block him. Oh my god. I need help. Please help me. Just block Knob. It's that easy. Just block him. You can't do damage if you block. Block is meant to prevent damage. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Frozen Hourglass is kind of cool. Oh no. I'm actually going to remove that from the deck. Because the card's basically broken. So I don't want to play with it. We could get another rare card. What other rare card can we get that's not this one? That's cheating? This entire run is cheating. We literally cheated inspiration into our deck. You're using console commands. Sorry, I'm just a dirty cheater, chat. You know me. I just hate playing by the rules, and I need to cheat in order to win. Which is why I'm doing this. Alright, what is another, like, mid-rare that we could have at this moment? Hold on a second. What mid-rare can we get that's not Excalibur? We could get Dimension Walker. That's probably way too good. You totally got that inspiration from a Neo reward. That's definitely possible. I don't know what would be, like, an decent thing to get here. Could get a Life Magic. Or, Holy Essence. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. There's 20 rares. Let's roll a d20. Roll a die. Roll a d20, please. 8. I swear to God. The Excalibur again. 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a Grimoire. Nice. It's not going to be in our deck until next, the next fight, but it's fine. Sanctuary is pretty mid. I think non-exhausting in Impervious is actually pretty good, but it's definitely awkward that it gives your enemies block. That's a real downside. is giving your enemies block is a massive, gigantic downside. Its Ironclad Exhaust is good. Maybe. Yeah, I think for the function of what Impervious is supposed to do, the Exhaust is a downside. But it does synergize with all the other Exhaust cards, that is true. Or if you make Impervious 0 mana with, Corruption, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's just, it's not always applicable in the way that I'm suggesting it. So, like, Exhaust is a card where if you drew it on every deck recycle, it would be extraordinarily powerful. So the card needs to have Exhaust so that it goes away. But the context for Fiendfire is that you play all of the cards that you want to play in your deck, then draw Fiendfire, then exhaust all of the cards you don't want with Fiendfire, and then your deck's DPE goes to like 22. It's actually insane. But I think it's a fair observation that Impervious having exhaust does still synergize, like with other cards. Like that's still there, which is fair. I actually don't think I want to take this barrier. I just like have 2 rewrites already. So maybe it's Recall Prison? What I meant with Fiendfire earlier was if it didn't exhaust anything. Okay, well, I mean, I don't think we're going to consider the floor of Fiendfire. The floor of Fiendfire is that it is unplayably bad, because it's two energy deal 0 damage. So that's pretty bad. Muse only played Slay the Spire one time. Yes, I understand what all this means. No, weren't you one of the people who I gifted a copy of Slay the Spire? Thought that was the case. Could be mistaken. I know I gave out 2 copies on the anniversary, which I was happy about. Are we fighting? Slime boss? Let's greed. I don't think so. If you did, then I don't remember. That's fair. Yeah, that'd be pretty strong, I suppose. That's effectively what Steel Storm is, or whatever it's called. Because that does 4x times the cards in your hand worth of damage. Fiendfire sounds like a card where if your deck needs it, you probably just need to remove stuff from your deck. Storm of Steel. Yeah, I'm not sure if the context is missing here, Fused, but Fiendfire is pretty nuts. Because paying for 8 removals is, that's a lot. Oh, I definitely should have picked up the other thing. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. We'll be fine, right? This is so painful. Oh, the slimes are gonna be so thick. Oh, they're so thick, the slimes. Oh, I'm literally dead. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention. No! Ah, that fight was bad. I should have... What I should have done was held command. And then I didn't hold command because I was like, ah, we don't need it. Think slimes when Fiendfire? What? Huh? What does that mean, exactly? Oh, what time is it? It's 5:30. We started at 3? Oh, thick slimes when Fiendfire. 5:30 a.m.? No, p.m. I've told people that I am EST before. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Oh, that's what you meant, like slimes in your hand. Yeah. Fair. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, so okay, well, thank you for dealing with my desire to just randomly play Slay the Spire. I know we were supposed to start Phantom Liberty today, but we ended up procrastinating, so we'll do Phantom Liberty on Wednesday. So if you didn't miss the start of that, if that's what you were actually here for, if you looked at the schedule. I can never tell if people actually look at the schedule. You know what I mean? So that was a really interesting Cyberpunk mod you played today. Yeah. It's a Cyberpunk it's a Cyberpunk visual mod. You're actually seeing the what's it called? It's a visual bug, actually. It's fixing a visual bug. So we'll be starting Phantom Liberty on Wednesday, and then we'll do that. So all right. So if you're still here, what I'll say is thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.